Nightcom, good evening. How's the expansion, any good? I would say it is good. I would give it 9 out of 10 stars. It definitely adds replayability, and I like it. If you can get it for 6 to 8 euros, I think that's a fair price. If you wait a little bit longer and get it for 5 euros, that's a very good price then. And if you find yourself on the last mission with only 4 guys, then you probably are either stupid or trying to prove something. Good. The Avatar is the one that's going to scout here. Nice one. I really like the Icarus armor. Probably my favorite armor. Is both an option? Yeah, it was an or, which allows either of the choices or both. Good, we know it's at least 33 enemies, so don't even think about having an easy mission here. Because it's not going to be.
They actually expect us to buy any of this?
More distrust. Perhaps you would find more reassurance in our words if...
So, the commander here is going to be our scout. Mainly because he's the character who can regenerate. And if he takes a little bit of damage, we can just wait it out. Also, he's a pretty awesome character, so might as well let him take the lead here. Nitro's right behind him. Smolch as well. Nice one. I'm really excited about this 5-man run. With the Commander Avatar, it's pretty nice. If we now get one more mind control going, we would have at least 6. That's almost a whole party, right?
Getting reports from across the globe, Commander. Advent forces are hitting back hard. Our people are holding their own, but it's not looking good. Whatever we're gonna do, we better do it fast.
Advent offered your people hope. A brighter future. To be something greater. But still, you refuse.
See, the speaker is already back in action. They just shut his mouth, and minutes later he starts ranting again. I offered you peace. But what did you do? You rejected.
Affirmative. Covering eyes peeled. Je reste en observation.
Zizadem, you are by the way right. The commander indeed is possessed by an ethereal. If you've ever played the XCOM Lost Files, I think it was called Lost Files, then there is a storyline where the commander already exists in 1950. And it has a nice little twist at the end. I don't want to spoil too much, but it was apparently found out at the end that the commander indeed is an ethereal, and the only ethereal that actually wants to help the humans. If you guys are interested in me playing that game, I can certainly give it one more go. I have finished it ages ago, but I could do a new game plus on the highest difficulty. It's more a shooter type game though, so that's something for a fun run. It's the same universe and it's pretty cool.
Commander, alien forces are stepping up their attacks on both fronts.
Nice one.
Alien targets.
And this guy has been hammered to the wall. Fun Lancer number 1 already dies, and 3 further Fun Lancers. Are you guys shitting me? Gosh, I don't want to go all the way there. So, let us teach these fools a lesson, shall we? You're not fighting the commander here. This ain't no punk from the street where you could have a little argument. This is the fucking commander. And that's what you get from fighting the commander. Yeah, damn right. The fun part about Psi Operators is, and that's why I like them so much, is these abilities will just regenerate. The not so fun part is sometimes you need to click them multiple times before they work, because apparently for reasons. It's not like we're doing anything different. Oh, come on. See? After a couple of tries, he finally decides to go for it. Good. All of them died. And the ones that didn't will run into our newly set up Overwatch trap here. No, you don't need to have line of sight to let that one work. It's just the abilities seem to be a little bit buggy. I've clicked on exactly the same point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Good, Stun Lancer's down. We regain our...
Commander, resistance forces are pushing back against Advent, but it's coming at a heavy price. At this rate, there may not be anything left on either side.
Good, we're regaining our cooldowns, so it's really a couple of rounds of Overwatch here. Don't want to rush through it. We are all about taking 0 damage, using 0 consumables on our way. The next pods are either chrysalids or heavy mechs. In rare circumstances, I've also seen mutants, but much more often one of the first two.
Hearing reports of some randomized disruptions in enemy forces on the ground. Units suddenly laying down their arms
Redford,
mid-battle
shut
or
up,
turning
please.
on one another.
Either you're fighting with us on the last mission or you're not.
The elders are attempting to maintain the network on their own. The strain on them must be enormous.
By the way, I like the fact that you could play Bradford in this expansion. Even the one mission with him was so much fun. Having him as a ranger, as a fully maxed out ranger with some super stats and also this awesome gun. That was just superb. I really liked it. A great idea. Good. Everyone has his or her abilities back. time to take a scout. Okay. Apparently we're fine.
J'y vais tout de suite. I'm trusting you here. Bin unterwegs.
With 5 guys, it's not so complicated to find cover. Normally, when you have a larger squad, you're ending up with cover problems, but this is not the case here. Only thing which is unfortunate is our big field cover removal also gave us now a disadvantageous position, because the next fight will be exactly in the next hallway. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. But we can work around that by positioning ourselves over here. So yeah, let's just switch sides. Smorch is moving over. We're moving over. Everyone's moving over.
Ordre bien reçu. J'y vais. What's over there?
Don't be too mean to Central. He always wants to be a human news ticker. Yeah, he's super engaged in the missions. I don't have a problem with him being like super motivated. That's a positive. I like the character generally. But his comments, they should have just texted a little bit better. I mean, when he's reminding us we're losing civilians right and left, Commander. No shit, Sherlock, really? I wouldn't have seen that without your keen eyes. I would have preferred something like, Commander, if you're engaging the aliens, there is a less likelihood that they're killing civilians. That would have actually helped. And that's bad news, by the way. Or good news, because they're pretty much piling up for the perfect null lands. If I wouldn't know it better, I would have guessed they were just saying, Syken, look, null lands is a really good ability. My issue with the gatekeeper is a little bit that we only have a 60% chance, but we really want to have this guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to stasis the gatekeeper, which means we don't have to deal with him this turn, and if we fail, we still have next turn as a fallback position. Good. So much for the stasis part. And now we're coming to the fun part, which is let's fuck them up. That's a saturation fire. 2 executions. You can't complain about that, can you? Serial? No, I didn't want to do that, honestly. I wanted to grab here and then go for this position. But yeah, whatever.
Menace éliminée.
m'en suis occupé.
Yep, that was pretty solid. That was pretty solid. Let's actually reload.
Je suis prêt. I guess that will be okay. Moving to Overwatch.
Okay, Gatekeeper, I want you to please not resist our attempt to mind control you, because you are going to be the single character that I would want to use in our follow-up fights. It is by far and large the best character. Domination, here we go. 63%. Come on.
Dein Wille ist schwach.
Yes. Good job. Good, the commander avatar is moving up. Unfortunately not seeing anything, which is really a shame, to be honest guys, because if he could see them, he could mind control someone else on his own. And again, we're playing the game of why is the Psy ability not working? Yeah, sometimes you're really not having a line of sight. But more often than not, it is working after a couple of tries. Which is weird. No. Appears to be non-working this time. Look, here's the point. We can move up and take 2 shots on one of these guys, but are we going to kill someone? That's the question. Probably we are. We could go and kill the Archon, or we're just panicking it, which is even better because now it is taken out of the game for 1 round and takes shots at someone else. 50% against the mutant, that's okay. We could also go for a 67. No, let's go for the 50% chain shot here. Mutant, come on.
Stay put.
Oh, I suppressed him, which is That was by accident. But it's not a bad idea in hindsight.
If you say so.
Good. We're giving a protocol here to Smolches, so you can take an extra overwatch shot. And the rest of the guys is overwatching. In the last mission. And nice one.
Getting shot to hell over here. Getting shot to hell over here.
Good. How about we start with a nice little gateway to remove any form of overwatch and also kind of set the tone for the remainder of the interaction here. Like, how about that? No, 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 still no, maybe no. Sounds like a pretty decent idea. Good. These guys are going to get a lot crap onto them, because we do have a psi-heavy team, and I'm going to exploit it to the fullest. Yeah, we're going to make some zombies in a second. Don't worry, guys. Rest assured, I'm going to give us all of the imbalanced advantages that are possible in this mission. We want to have the numbers advantage at the end of this mission.
Trusting you here. Schon unterwegs.
So, nice little soul fire to finish this guy off. GCP. Nice one.
So muss das sein.
Good job, buddy. And whilst everyone's like chilling here, let's move up. I wonder what causes the stupid aim bug. I don't know. I had it often. It didn't happen that often when we were using no clipping tiles, but since we're currently using the quote-unquote standard version, it is getting more problematic. And I can, by the way, see how my PC is again slowing down because we have already destroyed too much cover. So very slowly these piles here are going to dissolve, which is great. Because that will increase the performance then again. Let's close the shell. There's no advantage of having an open shell. Yeah, close the shell. You heard me. Fortunately, the big eyeball of doom is the only one who cannot take an Overwatch. Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. And since we were lucky enough to have stun lancers here, these corpses that you are seeing are soon going to be our bitches. And by bitches I mean zombies. Good, time to open the shell again. And now we do have the numbers advantage. Zombies might not be strong, but they can take some shots. So that's getting the abuse to the highest possible level.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Yeah, 4 stun lances. So we started with 5 guys. In the meantime, we already have 10. Which is great, if you think about it. So let's just keep the stun lancers a little bit to the background. We don't want them to take damage yet, and they also cannot really do that much. They have a melee attack, and that's pretty much about it. I do have a good feeling that we're going to be successful. By the way, thanks to our Psy operative, because the doubling of our group basically was possible because of the Psy operative alone. Je grabe. That's funny. I didn't know that the French word for grapple is grapple.
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, the gatekeeper definitely counts for a little bit more. He's strong. And with 30 hit points and 7 armor, they are going to take a couple of shots before they are going to be shut down. Ugh. Zombie time. If you think about it, XCOM's really using all of the possibilities. They are even willing to mind control aliens and create zombies out of formerly died hybrid human alien soldiers just to battle the aliens. So that's taking it pretty far from a moral standpoint. There is no limit with the mind control on the gatekeeper. He's not mind controlled, he's dominated, and domination offers you a permanent mind control. Which is the cool part about the whole story. I want a DLC that lets you take dominated enemies back to the Sky Ranger. I can see a certain appeal in that. You could field them. I mean, it would again raise the whole question why Psy operatives are not earlier part of the game, because that power you can only enjoy very late in the game. But it would give you a little bit more of a motivation to actually take them on missions, because if you could take them on missions and they do have the option to mind control someone and bring it back, in month number 2 I would definitely feel the Muton. He has 14 hit points, 2 armor, has a plasma grenade and a plasma rifle. He's a beast. If a Psy dies and the Gatekeeper breaks free, what happens to the zombies? They will die. But the Psy operative has an ability which prevents him automatically from dying, so he will not die. And he also has an ability which makes him immune against flashbang grenades, so his Psy control never fails. And if you now receive the feeling that Psy operatives might or might not be totally imbalanced, then keep on that feeling, remember it closely and good, because that is exactly what Psy operatives are. Extremely imbalanced. They are the best class. And the only reason why we have taken not 2 of the Psy operatives here is, and that's really the only reason, that I wasn't sure if we would have enough damage. If I knew that things would turn out like the way they are currently turning out, which is a good way for the mission, then believe me, we would have taken 2 Psy operatives. Nothing wrong with a second golf ball of doom or another nice Viper, because the Viper can, by the way, bind the avatars, so the avatars can't move, which is pretty good. And when an avatar can't move, he's pretty much fucked. Or another Codicy, just to force the whole enemy group to reload. Hey, Taisuke, greetings. Konnichiwa, my friend. I am assuming that you're from Japan for some reason. The name sounds Japanese. That's a lot of mechs, indeed. But you see, if you do have Guardian as an ability, there are not going to be that many mechs left when we finish, when we're done with them. Oh my god, he has a 4th shot. That's just... If you're not going to say it, I'm going to say it. Guardian is a pretty good ability, and that Bolt Blaster is wow. You would think that Psy operators are weak with dealing with mechs, but nope. That would be more wishful thinking than reality, because in reality Psy operatives are not weak against anything. They don't know weakness. Serial, reload. Kill. Hijacking doesn't permanently hijack the enemy team, so there is no point in doing that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Well, we would need to deal maximum damage. I don't want to do that. I feel we could much rather Move to here. Remove some cover and prepare the mechs for a serial kill. You're welcome, Taizuka. So Taizuka just mentioned thanks for the videos, man. He was able to finish the first mission without any casualty. It's a great feeling, right? When I did it the first time and I haven't lost anyone, I felt like Superman.
Je vais passer par en haut. Ennemi à terre.
Good, there's one more mech. We have totally eradicated all of the other mechs. They are gone, dusted, killed. And they ain't come back. Who you saw just mentioned, he is unhappy about the inability to rush Psy. Well, there are mods that are fixing it, so there are so-called Psy-adaptive characters. It still lets you train these super monsters, so it's just an extra ability, so to speak. And it will offer you a hybrid class, which is available much earlier in the game, with lesser abilities, so a little bit a sectoid-like character class with some buffs and some extra quote-unquote magic. I think that's a good compromise if you want to play with them earlier.
C'est parti. Nichts. Overwatch.
Daisuke, you executed both the Viper King and the Berserker Queen. That's good. Good. We'll continue and move up. I'm hearing a sector pod, and I just want to be super careful here. A zero risk version.
Bin unterwegs. Gebe Feuerschutz. Komm, get some. If they move, it's on. Je passe en vigilance.
Okay, so the commander moves up and is our scout. Finds out there's nothing to scout, apparently. Other than what we already know. AKA everything's dead and we just cleared half of the dungeon.
Moving to Overwatch. On Overwatch. Bin dabei.
Yeah, that's a dungeon here. Definitely. We have a good little party, some healers, some tanks, some damage per round. It's a dungeon, guys. By speaking about dungeons, I feel like Roby motivated me to play some further games, and his suggestion was Darkest Dungeon. And I think if you guys are down for some Darkest Dungeon, I would give it a try, maybe next week. It's not that we're going to change the topic of the channel, it's just a little bit an experiment how you feel about a different strategy game. And don't worry, it's also a hardcore strategy game, it just has a little bit of a different setting overall, the flair is different. Good, so in terms of the last mission, there's really nothing that interesting to tell you guys about. We're basically rushing down the hallway, very slowly crawling here with Overwatch traps, hoping to catch them riding dirty and get an Overwatch trap shot. There are 2 more packs. I am expecting 1 pack of Sectopod plus a couple of Advents or Mutants, and the second pack will most likely be an Archon pack.
Je me dirige vers la position.
Have you tried Mortem City of the Damned? No, I've seen it and I liked it, but I haven't tried it so far.
I guess that will be okay. Geht klar.
I know it's difficult to please everyone with the game selection, and I know not everyone automatically likes all of the games, but if you're a little bit flexible, then once in a while I would also toss in another strategy game. But XCOM 2 is definitely going to be still the main game, and I have promised CZM to try his mods. We're going to finish the Long War campaign, so there's plenty of content to go. Yeah, if you think about the situation here where the characters are currently in, it's a bit weird if you really think it through. Like, only 4 of our characters are humanoids. We do have a half-breed alien corpse psi mind-controlled avatar witch and an eyeball of doom. And yeah, a lot of zombies. Like I was saying, it feels XCOM is going all the way, whatever it takes, and are taking all of the steroids. Good, here we go. I'm definitely sure there is a sectopod around the corner. It's no longer a question, it is just a question where the sectopod is.
bin unterwegs.
Let's just move all of the guys up.
Scanning a beat. Affirmative. Covering now. I'm covering. Wie sieht aus?
Good. So, we're taking a scout sneak peek here. Well, hello there. We could put one in stasis. Yeah, we could put one in stasis, and the other one we could probably kill. I just don't want to trigger more enemies. Specifically since we know there is another sectopod around. Dodged. And executed. Alright, maybe we don't need to take him into stasis. Oh no, Icarus panic. Yeah, so he officially just showed us that there's something with 2 armor, and 2 armor, the only thing with 2 armor in here is a mutant. Which means, yeah, the game basically just told us that there are mutants. Let's move over here. We are overwatching.
Kein Problem.
And we are overwatching. And we're overwatching. And the gatekeeper is mindlessly flying here, waiting like a boss. I'm just positioning here so we have a little greater flexibility where we would want to go next turn. Yeah, the Psy zombies will just stay back for now. Wow, that's a big pack. That's a big pack. And that's the biggest of them all. The Uncanny. The indisputed ruler. The Sectopod. Interesting. That could be interesting. Let us start by removing some of the cover and killing some of these gentlemen. I smell the void rifts. Yeah, the chat smells correct. 100%, 100% mind control, 100% mind control, and there's a lot of 100% mind control. So I think we're going to take a mind control on the Archon because he's going to break free next round. Just saying. If we're going to serial that shit, then we will need some more damage. But I think we're going to stasis them, the Sectopod, just for one round to kind of keep it even here. I know what we could do, I know what we could do. We need a little bit more damage. And the way you get a little bit more damage is by being imbalanced and having Psi abilities. Yes, you heard me, my friends. Being imbalanced. Good. Now they are ready for a nice little Overwatch kill. Serial? Yes. A protocol for Shizzle. And we're giving it to Smallship because he has a nice little ability. Good. And now, how about we finish this guy here first? Good. One gentleman down. Just out of interest, could we get the Sectopod? Yeah, let's try it. For shits and giggles. Good, mind control for the Archon.
Got any others?
Let's try to get the Sectopod. Good. First shot kills the Sectopod, which is good, because it means that we can still go on with Serial. Great. Because here is a realistic chance to kill him. Nitro, what is wrong, my friend? We don't need stasis, by the way, that's why we can be that aggressive.
So wird
And these guys cannot do anything. They are melee, they're not going to reach us. We can just Overwatch because that gives us an option for 2 shots. Yeah. GG. And we haven't yet used a single consumable item. We haven't used a single consumable item. Lol. Really?
Back online.
What a noob.
I'm trusting you here.
Yeah, the characters are really strong. Executed. Wow.
There has to be that.
Overwatch.
Confirmed.
We could start getting down the Archon already. So, let's finish the Archon, because we can't keep it anyways. And I want to save a little bit fighting time if he breaks free. Instead, we're taking our party zombies. Stun Lancers to the front. And we're done. I still hear another Andromedon for some reason. Can I make more zombies? You need human corpses to make zombies, and the emphasis here is human. Mutants unfortunately do not count, and alien zombies also do not count. And to my knowledge, Stun Lancers are the only enemies that you meet in here that are humanoid. Let's wait one more round. So I think we can slowly set up. The zombies are moving over there.
Okay, I'll go.
Everyone's going into their final combat positions, and we're now going for the last room very, very soon.
Positiv.
There is a potential of more
Feuerschutz.
stun lancers at the end, at the entrance of the next room. That's true,
Je couvre la zone.
but the chance is rather low. Let me shortly refresh myself, and then we are going for the finish. 30 seconds AFK. Good, here we go. If there are more humanoid corpses, are we going for them? Yes. We want to have meat shields for all of the enemies, and the more hit points you have, the better. These guys unfortunately do not qualify as appropriate for a reanimation. So yeah, none of our abilities will last, or will last far enough to kill them. Plus there is no cover here, which is really a shame. I don't want to use any of our cooldowns. Not even the Psy abilities range far enough to kill them, so let's just go here for now.
What's over there?
We're splitting up.
Geht klar.
The frontliner here, GCP, gets the 8 protocol, add the threat assessment.
Bestätigt, Überwachung läuft.
Good. And we're just taking a solid Overwatch trap.
Je passe en vigilance.
Here we go. Oh, come on.
Nicht mal knapp.
See, that's why you're spreading out. You don't want to have your weapons disabled. If we would start, this here would deal some damage. We'll probably not be able to kill them right away, but we would damage them severely. Of course, now face-off would be a nice ability. That's where the sniper is missing, but we still have serial. Good, let's grapple out of here. Free action. Reload, serial is on. Let's just get the codices. One down. Two down. A little bit too far away for the guys up there, but that's okay. So moving here is probably the right decision, because what we're now going to do is we're making sure that A, no one here is going to take damage, and B, we can kill everyone here, plus remove the unnecessary cover. And yes, of course we're going to save the poor zombies. Why would we want to let the zombies get killed? Good, he's mind control, which means generally we do have an easier time of hitting him. Reload and Operation Save the Zombie demands us to get everyone to safety. Oh no, that's too close to the other zone. Too many void rifts at the same time going on here. Can I make two zombies fight each other so only the strongest survives? Yeah, we could do that, but it would be pretty stupid because we want them to take the shots. So our main goal is that they are cannon fodder. And rule number 1 of cannon fodder: you don't just hand out cannon fodder like candies. You want to make every single zombie count.
J'y vais tout de suite. Cible abattue.
And another execute. Wonderful. I love how our weapons are just dealing so much damage and executing so often. Good. Commander Saiken orders his troops to the front. Apparently everyone's ready. Time to get the cooldowns back, but that should be rather quick. Let's take a reload.
I'm back in.
And we need to wait 4 turns until saturation fire is ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All of the cooldowns are back.
Positive.
What's up, guys? Young Skywalker in the chat. Greetings, my friend. Good to have you here. I can tell you what's up. We're in the last mission, as you probably can tell by the looks of it. Nice. The eyeball can float into the space of the others. That's cool. Wasn't sure whether or not it would work. And before we go on with all of these guys, zombies are definitely taking the front row. Salut Saiken, bonjour monsieur. Tokatorix, comment ça va?
Beneath our oceans. For how long, I wonder? One problem at a time.
Our form is but a shadow of our truth. We seek to defy that which would consume us. Your efforts deny the surface.
Yeah, there's the preview of what's going to happen soon. Sont bien? C'est bon, monsieur. Je suis bien aussi. Nous allons avoir une bonne mission. We're now going to have a really nice mission, and let us move everyone up.
Affirmatif. En vigilance.
So the last room is triggering when you're entering too close. For now, we're just fine. Everything from this line onwards will trigger the room. So what we're going to do is, of course, zombies first, but we're basically going to end up here. Shit, they are slow.
Je rejoins la position. Gate klar.
Good.
What's over there?
And the gatekeeper, last but not least. So I still don't know the exact triggering state, but I think this here is still fine. I am pretty sure it is. Again, I don't know the exact triggering date. I think once we see the avatar over here, which should give us still like room to go, for instance, to here. Alright, that one works out beautiful.
Bin unterwegs. I'm trusting you here.
The Eyeball of Doom. And the last two are moving up. Good.
Affirmative, j'y vais. Moving to Overwatch.
Our plan is going to be to trigger them now. And from here it's going to be messy. We want to be as clustered as possible so we can so we can really get the first avatar without too much interruption. This here should trigger him. Yeah, hello there.
Though I find the possibilities proposed by the creature intriguing, I believe we're past the point of rational discourse.
We're past the point of rational discourse. Taigen has a very special sense of humor, but if you're into it, I actually enjoy his sense of humor. I'm thinking I do have an idea. We want to tank anyways with the Eyeball of Doom. So let's go here. And we're doing what an eyeball does best. Damage. As you can see, we haven't opened that much of an area, so it's very likely that the avatar is going to teleport onto our side. And if he does, then this is going to be his last action. Yeah, I think that's still worth it. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to frostbite him and pull him out of his cover. He's going to be frozen anyways, so he cannot teleport away, but there is a high chance that he's going to be out of cover, which would be nice. Or maybe there's just a chance that he's actually giving a pretty damn shit about what just happened. In which case, we are going to... I was about to say in which case we're going to launch our bomb. So we can go either acid bomb and then he's going to still jump around, or... if we would hit with the chain shot, that would be pretty good. I wanted to hit him with a grenade. Okay, so we're doing it differently. He can still teleport a little bit, but there is a high chance that he will move to somewhere more appropriate for situation.
Tir dévié.
So much for high chances, right? Let's get the zombie out of the way. And let's keep dealing damage. I just want him to get to our side. He's jumping everywhere, but not to our side. Good. I'm just accepting fate here. And our fate is... to go in and kill him this turn. %90 is good enough for me. We don't need to have another grenade. We can still save our grenades. The chances of actually killing him are pretty high. Good. That's interesting, ZZM. You just mentioned that the AI is selecting its teleport targets based on a quality mechanism where it evaluates and justifies its selections. Very interesting.
Positive.
Good, let's go for Insanity. That could range from Panic up to Mind Control. And always a nice little Rupture effect on top of it. So this guy will take extra damage. And now they're fighting each other, panicked.
Be okay?
I'm still trying to keep up the damage here because these guys will not be panicked forever.
That is not good. La cavalerie débarque.
Good. There's the first group. Talking about a couple of codices. Interesting.
Je crois qu'ils ont demandé des renforts.
And some crystals. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, where our good old friends, the zombies, are coming in handy. Is this here actually in actual range? No, 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 no. Damn. I think we are not really having... Oh well, wait a second, we do. We do. We actually do. I was about to say, I think we're not really having a serial option to kill them. But that's not true. If we're positioning ourselves here, we can just use a null lens to get both of these guys. We could also do it from here, but I think repositioning is more fruitful because that position here just allows us many more strategic options as compared to our position back here. Void Rift could be another option, like going for this one here. And then basically waiting for the cleanup. Not too bad. But I think we'll save the Void Rift for a little bit later. Although... No. Let's do the Void Rift now. Wow, Panic, nice one. And Ruptured. Yeah, Void Rift is another super strong ability. Another Panic. Panic, nice one. And Ruptured. Yeah, Void Rift is another super strong ability. Another Panic. Good, so we're moving over here. Our problem is just the low hit chance. Everything else is fine. Can we increase the hit chance by maybe... No. Oh wait, I do have an idea. But that wouldn't be too cool. We could increase the hit chance by using our Rage Strike on one of our own zombies, which will give us the option to move up to here and then take the shots, but I don't feel this is particularly the wisest choice ever. Let's just kill these guys here the good old-fashioned way. That's the only thing that I do not like. His overproportionally high miss chance.
Je grimpe.
Good, solid position over there. That would have been a hit. We could have based the strategy on that hit. But we still got more zombies. Behold, of the zombies. Yeah, there you go. Good job, buddy. No, wait a second. We start with serial,
Cible abattue.
then go for 8 protocol. And now we can kill both of them. That's one down.
Ennemi détruit.
Reload. Second down.
Cible neutralisée.
And we can even reload without a problem. I think no one's in consume range, right? Yeah, right. Shit. Yeah, he dodged the eyeball. Of course. Of course he did. Zombie power! Very nice. So, do we have a chance to kill one more? No. But we can move up because this guy here is panicked. It's not going to move. We can kill this dude down there. Just need to deal with these unfortunate guys over here. Frost grenade is definitely not what I would have intended. No, we can't get them with saturation fire. Chrysalid down there is effectively taken out of the equation. Don't need to kill him. So these two here will probably be mauled to death by the zombies. We do have 3 of them, and the perfect option here would be an EMP grenade. Like, just launch it in there and see the nice little bavoom, and everyone dies. Yeah, we probably will need to end up with Frost Bomb. I do not see another option. No. We're talking about a nice little dimensional rift, okay? And then, with the exception of our zombie, it would be not cool to lose him, but with the exception of our zombie, I wouldn't have an issue with killing all of them this turn and weakening the others severely. So probably that's a good idea. These guys are going to split, fair, but we can still Frost Grenade and then kill a minimum one of them. So we just lost a zombie, by the way. I wish Capacitator Discharge would go all the way over here and then we would just discharge it. That could have been also a nice little kill. But unfortunately it doesn't do that. We can finish these two. They're going to move anyways. Well, except if we're freezing them. In which case they are going to die, because there will be a backlash. And if we kill the other two afterwards, there's only one dude left. Acceptable. Double frozen. Saturation fire. Yeah, I don't know why he needed to zoom out like that, but he certainly killed all of them. So it's just one of them teleporting out, and he's probably going to put a zone here, so we're losing our ammunition, which doesn't really matter because I needed to reload anyways. And we got an Icarus jump ready, so we can switch positions. Overwatch. No, I wanted to reload. Fuck it.
More of them coming in.
That's the second avatar.
Advent forces sighted.
Should have reloaded. Critical, executed, wonderful, wonderful! So everyone's dead. Mutants, baby! Mutants! I By the way, do we not have any Overwatch shot here? No? None? Literally none? Wow. Wow. Anyhow. There's the second avatar. Back here. Which means we're going to have a lot of walking to do. I'm going to let one of the zombies, this one here, stand as prey in between these two portals. It's going to be our tank and remain in that position. And the other zombies are going to be our scouts. Scout ahead, little zombie, scout ahead. And this zombie here, just for good measure, is going to go here. So theoretically, could be the tank for the mutants. So we can kill all of the mutants in one turn. That's not a problem. Question is, how do we deal with Monsieur Avatar? Good, first mutant mind controlled, which means we do have another body there who could tank. I think it is a wonderful moment in time to use run and gun as an ability, because we need to cover a long distance and still do an action. We'll save the axe, because I know we will need it later. Either this here or... can't really see more. I know that there was a mech like somewhere here. The two Vipers were up there. Just out of interest, what's the chance on hitting the mech? Yeah, it's good, but it won't kill the mech, so if it would, I would even be considering doing it, just to get rid of the mech. But since it doesn't, it's not that appealing. No, we're going to remove the cover here, mainly hit both of the mechs and hit the avatar. Oh, that's a beautiful position, my friend. Unfortunately, I've just used our frost grenade. But I do have an idea. So that was an... I do have an idea. We could go down to here, and we would still be in range, and we could again try to freeze the avatar.
Je confirme.
Yeah, let's try it. Second time that it missed. Yo, we could kill this guy. Or alternatively,
Comme ça.
mind control this guy. What's the smallest squad size that I think the game is beatable with? I think 4 people. Borderline maybe 3, but yeah, you would need to be extremely lucky to do that. We had our fair share of luck in during the mission. The problem are not the end game fights. In the end game, 3 people could be enough to deal with normal missions, and even with the last mission. But yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think you can go lower than that. Good. So since he's again not really stunned, we might consider to continue harassing him, which is a good idea because we just executed his ass and he basically died. Perfect. %% shot to seal the deal. Oh, come on, you could have critted. Could have done anything.
Geht klar.
Okay, we could kill 2 guys here if we so desire. The other option is probably kill 2 max, which is also not bad. I'm just saying. The other option is to give her another ability, another turn. Huh. Not sure, I think the killing part is the most promising one.
Friss das!
Good.
Renfort ennemi en approche.
Oh wow, not bad. Hit the zombie, hit the zombie. Yeah, that's how you do it, buddy. Good job. Hit the zombie. Yeah, successfully tanked, like a pro. Poison spit? No, bind. Well, bind is okay, because the zombie doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, and poison spit, he's immune against that. He's dead already, you know? Hit and counter hit. Oh yeah, counter strike, come on. Counter attack. Where's the counter attack? Oh, why is our mutant not having a counter attack? And why is like the whole dungeon spawning in this corner? Okay. So, we need damage. And we need a lot of it. We could kill him. But such a nice, lovely alien grenade. Almost makes me wonder if an alien grenade would make more sense. Let's wait a second. We do not have any real AoE damage. With a lot of acid grenades, would be cool if we would have poison grenades now, because they are just having the largest radius overall. Two more turns until Dimensional Rift, so that is not available, but our good friendly Gatekeeper has the solution. Besides, I think you can reanimate shit. So if I would place it here, there would be a new zombie. But I'm not sure about that, to be honest. The more dangerous part, however, is the portal where we had two spawns at the same time. Which means we're opening the shell now. And we're going super crazy. We're just going to deal full damage. That will kill our mutant, which means there is no... Oh, we can, well, wait a second. We can just move him out. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Let's move him over here. So he's still a very viable target next round for the mechs. Yeah, that's a good idea. No need to sacrifice him. He's going to be with us for 2 more rounds. So, Mutant Grenade. Should deal the necessary AoE. Can I reanimate an avatar? Yes, I think yes. But the corpse is pretty shitty here. And an avatar is a normal zombie. Don't even think that you get like the super cool avatar dude. If that would be a possibility, believe it. Syken would definitely already do exactly that. Unfortunately, it's not an option. One mutant down, a couple of guys pretty injured, which I like a lot. I'm still thinking. Avatar is moving over here. That kill was okay. 1, 2, 3. No grappling hook this turn. We could go for a capacitator discharge, which, if we place it correctly, doesn't kill all of them. Fuck you. And we also need to reload. I'm thinking if we would go like all aggressive, we could kill this guy and this guy in one round with our ranger. But there would be a certain danger. We do have untouchable though, so we could ignore the Viper, and this Viper is binding. So maybe there is really a certain logic behind going aggressive here. Just want to get rid of these guys.
I'm trusting you here.
Good. Rage Strike is a free ability. So using it doesn't end our turn. The X's are free abilities. Again, throwing them into his face doesn't end our turn. That's one down. We already have an untouchable at this stage. And if we play our cards right, that should be a kill. One shot. Come on, hit him. Good. So both of the big mechs are gone, and theoretically he can only receive damage from the Viper, but he does have untouchable, and her poison spit ability is down. She's going to strangulate him, but is not going to finish him this turn. We could even give him one more round of Inspire to kill them, but I would want to save Inspire for the next possibility when we do have Serial up, which is going to be in 2 to 3 turns. If we use the Icarus suit to go over here, we can kill this guy. We can use a grenade down here to kill these two guys, but there will still be a couple of them left over. But this is just a lot of hit points that we need to chew through, and I don't see how else we're going to go through it. So Icarus. That will be a free action, or it will not end our turn because we have Salvo. this here. Could be a mimic beacon, but I think we don't need it, to be honest. It's going to be 6 to 8 damage, so this guy is going to die. Fair enough. And we still got some nice little mojo left over. So if we could kill this guy here, and there's a realistic chance, then we could use his body afterwards as and use Haywire Protocol to kill him. So let's hope for a crit or an execute. Zombie still stays over here. I feel we need to reload, so that's the most important part at the moment. And instead of killing the suit, I would want to Haywire and try to take it over, because then we have another tank for the front line. We don't have our own units, we're using the aliens. And we're mind controlling / haywiring them in order to have tanks for the front line. We've already taken over a muton, obviously a lot of zombies, an eyeball, an Archon, now an Andromedon, who by the way can wonderfully block this here. Yeah, there you go, buddy. That's the last avatar spawning. Yeah, untouchable bitch.
Taking heavy fire. They're all over me.
Go for the suit or even hit him. Yeah, that's great. Wonderful. It's looking good, guys. I like it. What was that? Vipers. Okay. Yeah, the zombie's going to tank the Vipers. Good, there's one more avatar. One itsy bitsy tiny little avatar left. How about we teach him some manners? Eyeball of Doom. Avatar, come on. Hit him. Good job. Even though he just gazed him, the Avatar is now getting into a different corner. Nice one. I think we can finish him this turn. Think we can finish him this turn. Let's keep the zombies as a reserve. I'm still thinking about how we can try to finish him. We want to get rid of his armor first. Optimally, I would want to give him an acid bomb, but that's probably not going to work out. But we certainly can get close enough for shots. So let's take a look. %72% is good enough for me. Let's go. Come on, buddy. Nice one. One more hit, one more hit. Nice one. Really solid hit. Oh, I guess that was GG.
What's over there?
I guess that was GG. Position yourself next to the nitro machine. Not a smart idea. Shotgun. Shotgun. Bam. There we go. 0 damage taken. Flawless last mission.
Without the Elder stabilizing the psionic
Form and
network,
run. Legendary
everything's going
Ironman.
haywire. That gate's
Alien
not gonna hold
Hunters.
much longer.
You heard her? Move!
Class and achievement. GG, gentlemen. GG.
Shen, tell me you've got a plan B here.
And a finish with Nitro, that's super fitting for the whole campaign.
Nice work.
Wasn't anything on my end. This shouldn't even be possible. Unless...
Commander, whatever it is you're doing is working.
Just make sure you save enough juice for your own trip home.
Commander, you okay? We just lost contact.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for the congratulations. That was indeed a really, really good run. I enjoyed it.
What the hell is happening here, Doctor?
It's the Elders. They're overwhelming our link, enveloping the
I was actually impressed about how easy the last mission was when we're doing it slow and steady. I mean, we were able with our team to keep up with all of them until the very last round. It wasn't really that we're being overrun. We've killed everyone, round after round after round. Yeah, that was a flawless last mission. 0 damage taken.
Vitals stabilizing. Synaptic activity returning to acceptable levels.
And 1 transdimensional psionic network down for the count.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
This is the Liberation Network broadcasting on all frequencies. Advent is in full retreat across all areas.
Heavy fighting continues in the city's centers as Advent forces attempt to regroup.
We're barely keeping up with the flood of refugees here.
So, question to the chat, what was your favorite moment in that campaign? I want to see a couple of suggestions. What was the favorite moment? Doesn't matter, pick one that you personally think was the one that that engaged you the most. Lol, and Blue Pancake asked exactly the same question. Saiken, what would you say was the tensest moment? I asked it first though, although you might have heard it with a little bit of a delay. Come on guys, tell me what was the most tangible moment of the campaign, and then I'll make up my mind and share also my personal most tangible moments. We're going to see how many soldiers we lost. I think 2 or 3. We're going to see the stats now, of course. So, a couple of suggestions from the chat. Suggestion number 1, Berserker Queen. Yeah, for those who haven't been there, it was mission 30, I think. You can revisit it on YouTube. The Berserker Queen, super intense fight, and we were luckily in a pretty good position. And once she wanted to run away, like the last action we took was a no-scope sniper shot, which executed her right away. Clean kill, but the fight itself was intense. Second suggestion, Flawless Last Level. Yeah, I think that was also pretty intense, specifically since I didn't know if it would work out. Third suggestion, a dark VIP mission, a normal VIP mission, where the last hunter, the Archon King, appeared. He made Roby unconscious, which was really shitty because we had to fight him with 3 guys and he still had so many hit points left. Plus we ran out of time nearly. It was a super close mission and we had to carry Roby out. Then suggestion number 4, the mission where Nitro almost died. That's a good one. You got to watch these guys. Mission number 11. I know it because I looked it up. The mission when we found out that Roby, that Nitro had cereal on it. And this mission was like super close. And another one, I forgot exactly, but somewhere mid-campaign where we had a few missions where you activated too many pods and managed to get out. Oh yeah, that was one. And Marcella's mission where we rescued her. I personally had a couple of these moments. Probably the most clutch one was the one with Nitro. To be honest, that was really close. But there was another one where we had this VIP mission, and I triggered like all of the packs of the whole VIP mission at once. We were on this rooftop, and we already moved everyone, and there was a faceless one, a civilian, who uncloaked. And everyone was all of a sudden uncloaked, and we had like 4 packs at the same time, plus a faceless one, and half of the team did not even have actions. That was also a shitty moment. So yeah, that's a little bit the best of. I wish I would have more time, then I would do a best of this run. It was really a memorable run, some extremely close positions. The soldiers lost is a little bit wrong here because that includes mind control targets. So this is not right. It includes the zombies that we have lost and the towers that we have taken over. I think Roby died in the mission. A no-name grenadier died pretty much at the beginning of mission 3 or 4, and a sniper died on a VIP mission where we got one-shotted. So 3 guys died. That's what happened. So I'm on average with the world here. Pretty much on average as well. Slower. Way more missions lost than the world's average. And we also killed double the amount of aliens. Good. Soldier that saw action, 26 days for the first colonel. Yeah, it took longer with us. Definitely more days wounded. Similar number of promotions earned, interestingly. Number of colonels, way higher. We bought a lot of colonels. Psy-operatives trained, Magis, as always. Psyken is Psy-operative one. Hack rewards, robots hack, that's fine. Number of scientists, we were heavier on both of the departments. We were slower on magnetic weapons, but that's okay because this here is average, here is average in all difficulties, and that here is legendary. So we're actually pretty fast on magnetic weapons, but this here shows that we had to do a little bit more research on top. Plated armor, yeah, that's normal. Powered armor means we have rush powered armor, and others had done plated armor and then went for beam weapons first. Average supplies collected 12,000. where the average dude collected 3,000. Yeah, it doesn't work without many supplies in the end game. And this is also, keep in mind we have paid only 33% of what the intel is normally worth, so this number would be 2,400, and that's pretty accurate. I bought the shit out of the black market. ZZM, please be so kind and whisper me that Steam list so I have it even afterwards, so I can prepare a little bit. Oisaiken, would it be an Alien Hunters troll run? Yeah, there's probably going to be an Alien Hunters troll run in the future, guys. We can take a look at it. We're going to continue our stream on Thursday. And I think chances are high that we're going to continue with Long War, because I don't like unfinished projects, and you guys wanted to see also Long War until the end. That's option number one. Option number two is ZZM's mods, and take a look at the new classes that he has to offer. But I think we're going to go with the Long War first, because I really like the idea of finishing Long War first. We had such a good team, and also the whole setting was pretty intense. I liked it. A lot more enemies, completely different to what we just had. So yeah, probably we're going to do that, and I need to catch up. I don't know how the save game is looking. I need to get all the mods running again, so that will take some time. There is a chance that I'm going to be online tomorrow evening, and just as a heads up, I will notify everyone on Twitter. So if you're up for a nice little session tomorrow evening, we could spend the day together. Thursday is a day off here in Germany, so we're probably going to have a little bit more streaming this week. Wednesday, Thursday probably. So that's a heads up. Yeah. Last words of this evening. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. I had a great time running that 4-man campaign with you, and I hope we see each other tomorrow, respectively Thursday. And if you like what you've seen, as always, hit the follow button, and see you guys tomorrow. Take care, good evening, and sleep tight. Bye bye.